school in 2011. What drew me to OUC was the great campus, and it's very affordable. The professors are really great, and the instructors are just super nice, and the students here, it just feels like we really know one another. It's a really personal experience, and I just love how it's more about my education and my personal learning. It's not just that I'm another student, and it's not like I'm another number in the community. I'm a face that everybody knows, and I just really love it.
My name is Casey Oates. The reason why I chose OUC is because the small classrooms, the community-based atmosphere, anything that I was involved in high school, I can pretty much do here. I also am employed at the university, and the faculty and staff and my bosses are all just like family to me, so they treat me really well. And I think that's why most people choose a place like OUC, is because they can get treated with respect and have the one-on-one time. So that's why I chose OUC.
All right, so tell me a little bit about your win Friday night and how that made everyone feel.
Well, as one of those things we really needed, we needed that win to try to, get things back on track, and knowing that we had a few kids that were still out, and we had some kids step up, that was really nice to see. And we had to still fight through a little bit of adversity. We kind of came out early and jumped on them, and they found some things, and they were able to get back in the game, and so we still had to fight to the bitter end, and I think our kids did that.
So how do you feel going into this week about the fight you guys put up, and how much confidence does that give you?
Well, yeah, we're going to need all that. Coal Grove is a pretty solid football team, even though the record doesn't show that. They've played some pretty good people at this point, and they're a physical football team. They're going to want to try and run the football, from what we've seen so far. But that doesn't mean they won't throw it, because again, they're one of those teams that'll line up in power I, or not necessarily power I, but a power set, an unbalanced set or whatever, and then they'll turn around and be empty or trips in 1 second either. And they don't do that a lot, but they're capable of doing that. So again, it's one of those things that still you got to prepare for a little bit of everything. But
yeah, we
know they're going to, primarily going to try to run the football, and they've had some success doing that. So.
Coach this week, right? Happy with Adina?
Yeah, it was a great win for us. Really good, great win. The kids needed that. We needed that. You're preaching to these kids, and they're listening to you, but they got rewarded for their hard work and their good attitudes.
So now facing Westfall, what kind of challenges will that bring for you guys?
They're a spread team. They got some speed, got some nice athletes. Going up there, that's always a challenge, making that long road trip. But we feel like we can match up well with them. We have to adjust to their speed and make sure we take good angles.
So they lost a lot to graduation as well, right? So it's kind of a bunch of new faces playing a bunch of new faces, sort of.
Sort of. They got a few older faces, more than we do. As I was looking at the film, a couple of numbers you recognize from last year. So, it's a lot of new numbers you're not used to.